Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup look, I thought I would do a natural daytime makeup. So I'm starting off using the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation in the shade 100 Ivory and just dotting that over the face just so it's evenly spread out. I'm then going to take the Benefit High Beam, which will give you more of like a luminous effect when you spread it out onto the sections of the face. And then I'm going to take a Zoeva 125 stippling brush and just buff that into the skin. This will almost give you like a medium sort of coverage, but you can make the product buildable with your foundation if you want to go for full coverage. Then using my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in the shade 100 Ivory and just placing that under the eyes and also down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm just using I think it's a Zoeva angled brush, and I'm just going to gently buff that into the skin. Next I'm taking the L'Oreal Perfect Match highlighting concealer, and I'm just placing that over the Rimmel concealer I put on first, and this will give me a sort of natural highlighted effect. And I'm just using the same Zoeva angled buffer brush just to buff that into the skin. Next I'm taking my Jane Iredale Pure Pressed powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm using a Jane Iredale handy brush, and I'm just placing this over where we've highlighted under the eyes and also on the top of the nose. So moving on to eyes, I'm taking the colour Naked Lunch by MAC on a Real Techniques base shadow brush. This colour is like a sort of pale shimmery pink, and it's really nice because it's natural, so it just gives you a nice wash of colour over the eyelid. And I'm just taking that colour up to the crease and just buffing it in. I'm then taking the colour Kid, which is also by MAC, and this shade is like a light browny pink, so it's really nice for buffing into the crease. I'm just taking that on a MAC, I think it's a MAC 217 brush, and just sort of windshield and wiper motions just going back and forth throughout the crease. Again, you can build up this colour depending on how dark you want the crease colour to be. I'm then taking a colour called Butterscotch, which is from the Boots Natural Collection range, and this is on a MAC 239 brush, and I'm just using that colour just to highlight underneath the brow bone and also the inner corner just to brighten up the eye. Next I'm just taking a black eyeshadow, this is on a Zoeva 317 wing liner brush, and I'm just placing the colour on the sort of outer third and just getting it right to the lash line and then buffing the colour up so it's more of a smoky sort of line rather than a straight sort of prominent line, and this gives off more of like a natural effect. Then finishing on the eyes, I'm going to curl my lashes and then apply my Charlotte Tilbury mascara. Next, I'm going to be taking the colour Kid by MAC, so the colour that we put through our crease, and I'm just taking that on a MAC 239 brush, and I'm just blending that throughout the lower lash line just to give a more natural smoky effect. And then just finishing there with some mascara to the lower lashes. I'm then moving on to brows. I'm using two products today. One is the Benefit Give Me Brows. This is in the darker shade, and I'm just brushing that through the brows to start with. And then I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in the shade Emphatically Blonde and just run that over the top of the first one, just so it's a bit lighter. Then using my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow Compact, I'm taking the bronze shade and just using a Real Techniques bronzing brush, and I'm just going sort of in the hollows of the cheeks and just buffing out upwards just so it looks more natural. I'm then taking a MAC 224 brush, which is an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just lightly contouring the sides of the nose using that same bronze that we used on the cheeks. And then just taking that bronzer around the hairline as well. Next I'm taking the highlighter from the Charlotte Tilbury palette on a Jane Iredale blush brush. This highlighter hasn't got much sparkle to it, so it gives off a nice natural finish. And I'm just applying that to the high points on the face. Moving on to cheeks, I'm taking the Chanel blusher in the shade Malice, which is number 71, and I'm using a Zoeva 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek brush, just to blend that on the apples of the cheeks. Going on to lips, I'm taking the Burt's Bees Hydrating Lip Balm in the shade Replenishing Regenerant. So it's like a natural pink lip tone shade. I really like this product because it's really hydrating, but at the same time gives you that nice hint of colour, so you don't have to worry about putting lipstick or lip gloss on if you want to go for a more natural effect. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Do leave any comments below, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!